All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Tattooed Reactions video. Hope you're all doing awesome. Today, this is where I take a look at a video that you all send me and just do a brief reaction to it. And so for this video, we're going to be going to a church in the Chicago area, and I guess there was a guest speaker that was speaking on this particular Sunday, and we're going to be looking at a little blurb from their sermon, if you could call it a sermon. So it's one of these videos where I'm just like, I don't even get how this even happens, but let's take a look.
Name is Pastor L. I use pronouns like she or they. I'm a campus minister in Chicago for a joint Lutheran Episcopal campus ministry downtown on the Loop, where I also pastor to a group of unhoused folks. Before we get started, I wanted to just name something too from the reading from Corinthians. You might have noticed that we didn't read one part out loud, and that's because it's yikes. So,
It's because it's yikes.
putting that reading in original
Right.
context, Paul himself was a Jewish man, right? And so there were sort of inter-Jewish conversations and disagreements about the role of Jesus and what that means. But really, in this letter to the Corinthians, Paul's being kind of a jerk, both about Jewish
Oh, he's
people
being a
and
jerk.
about the Greeks. And even more important than his original intent is the way that verses like that have been used throughout the ages to harm our Jewish siblings. And so we wanted to just sort of name that right out, even before we got started with anything else, and
Didn't make you
to
feel
kind of
good,
put
did
that
it?
before us as
Hurt
something,
your
particularly
feelings?
those of us gathered here who are Christians, the way that we can look at the way our traditions, the way that our scriptures have been used to harm our siblings, and to be accountable for that. So, thank you.
So to me, this is an example of what a progressive church looks like and what a progressive speaker looks like and sounds like. I mean, you start off your sermon with pronouns. So that's the first massive red flag. If you have to start your sermon with your pronouns, yeah. And if you're ever in a service and that's what the speaker does, leave. Just get up and walk away, because and then the crux of the issue. She fully admits that she omitted from reading a specific portion of the text because it was yikes. This is what happens when God's word convicts you and you don't like it. This is what the Bible does. The Bible says God's word is alive and it's active, and it's sharper than a double-edged sword. It pierces. This is what happens when a progressive Christian reads the text and it convicts them. They just simply omit it and claim that, oh no, these verses were just used to discriminate against our Jewish siblings. And I wish you would have said what the actual portion was so we can walk through it. But regardless, the verse made her feel uncomfortable. She didn't like it, and it doesn't fit the whole woke progressive Christianity agenda. And so what do? She just omits it, saying, yeah, it's not really for today. Yeah, this in the original context, Paul was a jerk and he said some mean things, and we don't like that today. That's not our culture. That's not Christianity today. So we're just not going to read it because it's yikes. This is the epitome of what progressive Christianity looks like right here. And this is just one example of literally thousands that are out there where progressive Christians, they either omit the text completely, like this person did in this video, or you twist it, or you manipulate the text, or you reinterpret the text to make it say whatever fits the narrative and the agenda that you're trying to push. That's what they do. The Bible has said what it said for thousands of years, and then all of a sudden, these people come along and they don't like it. Doesn't make them feel good. It's yikes. And so what does that mean? Well, we gotta change the meaning. We gotta twist it. Gotta manipulate the text. Or we just, you know what? Let's just not read it. Let's just pretend like it's not even there. And then we'll just come up with a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo as a reason why we don't have to read it. And then we just keep on going. Like, this is progressive Christianity 101. A complete belittling of God's word, it's a complete spit in God's face. When you take his word and you treat it like that. I mean, it's embarrassing. This person should be embarrassed. And I don't get how who gave her credentials or how she gained a platform. I don't know. And this is not even about women in ministry thing. This is just, it could be a dude saying those things, and a lot of progressive Christianity male pastors say the same stuff. So this isn't a gender issue. It's a content issue. This is what they do. The Bible becomes yikes. The Bible becomes, oh, Paul's a jerk. The stuff that he says, it made me feel uncomfortable and it wasn't nice, and so it doesn't really fit with our current culture. So we're just gonna not talk about it. I mean, it's nonsense, and this is what gives Christianity a bad name. This kind of stuff. And so yeah, stay away from these kind of speakers, these kind of churches. This is a fake gospel. This is a fake Jesus. This is a fake ideology. This is not Christianity. And you listen to this stuff and you believe this stuff, you are going down a dangerous path. So stay away. Make sure you're at a solid Bible-believing church who actually preaches and teaches through the text, doesn't omit anything because it's yikes. Deals with the whole counsel of God, and you'll be okay. Well, that's it for this reaction video. Hope you liked it. Feel free to send me some more. I love getting all kind of different kinds of content from y'all. So yeah, keep sending them. Have an awesome rest of your day. Much love. God bless.